Hi, hello viewers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Emmanuel, your number one motivational speaker, your marriage and relationship therapist on Everyday with Sensor. Okay, today, guys, I will not be wasting much of your time. I'll be talking about relationships. You know, there are so many ways by which you can keep a man. I'm not talking to the ladies. Now, these ways are so vast, but I'm going to make it to be, you know, I'm going to break it into pieces. I'm just going to take few of them to break it out, to break it real down for us to learn and put to practice. Okay, my topic today still remains 7 ways of keeping a man. So this video is specifically for the ladies out there who wants to always make sure that they keep their men all to themselves. So I will start by telling you what the first step you should take is. First step is that you should trust your man with all your heart. Trust is everything. When you cannot trust, you cannot love. When you cannot trust, you'll not be able to even have faith in that guy. When you cannot trust, you'll not be able to, even stay or mingle with this particular guy you claim to love. So trust is everything. You must have to learn how to trust him in everything you do. With that, you'll be able to broaden your love. You'll be able to care more about him. That is the first step. Number 2 is that love yourself. Now, self-love is the best thing anyone can ever do for herself or himself. So self-love is actually the most important thing in human beings. If you are able to love yourself, you'll be able to extend the love to other people. Now, when you don't love yourself, you are having hatred within you. Your heart is filled with hatred. That means you are also going to transmit such hatred to people around you. And doesn't go down well when you are in a relationship and you don't seem to love your guy. Okay, you are having some kind of hatred within you. You're going to transmit it to him. So it's better you learn how to love yourself first. Then you'll be able to transmit that love back to him. And the same love will still come back to you. That is what relationship is all about. When you are able to love yourself, you'll be able to transmit the love you have for yourself to your guy. And your guy will be able to reciprocate that love to you. So you must try as much as possible to make sure that you love yourself so well so that you'll be able to love people around you. That is number 2. So number 3 is that make him feel handsome. Now, no matter how ugly he looks, no matter how handsome he may look also, because of that love and that trust you have in him and that understanding as well, you ought to always make him feel even more handsome than every other man out there in the world. Make him feel comfortable with you. Make him feel like the world is all his, whenever he is around you. That will always make him feel comfortable. Make him feel that he is always handsome to your eyes. So you should try as much as possible to ensure that your man looks as handsome as he can think whenever he's around with you. That's number 3. So number 4 is that let him know and understand you very well. If he's not able to understand you, I don't think that relationship will work. Now, if you're kind of a person that normally have a mood swing, please let him understand you very well. Like when you are in emotion, when you are angry, when you are happy, when you need sex, okay, you should try as much as possible to make your guy understand your mixed reactions or your mixed feelings at every point in time. See, if you are not able to do this relationship might not work out very well. There might always be problems, there might always be quarreling, there might always be scolding, and you might end up being a nagging type. So always ensure that you express your feelings each time to him so that he'll be able to know you better and understand you as well. That's number 4. So number 5 is that make sacrifices. So sometimes sacrifices doesn't necessarily mean buying wristwatch, buying gold, and all that for your guy. It counts, right? Okay, it counts. But sometimes you should make deep sacrifices that will make the relationship last longer and eventually leads to the future. Now, what do I mean? Like when your guy happens to be in pain or happens to be facing one kind of phase in life, you ought to stand with him. You ought to encourage him. You ought to make him happy. You ought to make him feel comfortable. You ought to help him out, to pull him out from that kind of situation he found himself at that moment. You ought to be with him when he is passing through such phase. See, if you are able to do this, you are capturing him the more. If you're able to do this, that love is extending, and no woman will be able to take away your man from you. So you ought to make deep sacrifices in your relationships so that you know where you stand. Okay? See, sacrifices doesn't necessarily mean buying expensive things for your man, buying maybe the latest phone for your man. When your man is in depress, when your man is feeling frustrated, when he lost his job, when things are not working okay for him, are you there to console him? Will you be there to say, baby, I know you are passing through such phase, but I will stand by you. I know things will be better. Are you that kind of girlfriend? Are you that kind of girlfriend that can withstand such hardship, harsh time? If you're that kind of girlfriend that can stay with your guy when he is passing through such mess in life, then you are that girl meant for him. Yes. So that is number 5. Now, number 6 is maintain an independent relationship with him. See, let me tell you the truth. Guys don't like girls that always needs them to be buying all sort of things for them always. You request for this, you request for human hair, the next day you request for your cream, the next day you request for your perfume, the next day you request for shoes, the next day you request for clothes, the next day you request him to take you to boutique, you request him to take him to restaurant, to do this, to do that, all that. Sometimes it pisses men off. Yes, sometimes it does piss them off. So all you need to do is try to be independent. No, I'm not trying to tell you that it is not the guy's responsibility to get some of these things for you. Yes, the guy will try his best to provide some. But in your own way, what have you tried for yourself? Have you tried to show that you can be independent in that relationship? That is it. That is just the fact. He must not necessarily be buying all those things for you. He must not necessarily tag himself into it. What have you done for yourself? You need to be independent no matter what. Even when you are married, you don't need to sit at home and be sourcing from your husband to be providing for you always. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to work it out for yourself. You need to work it out for yourself. That is what I'm going to tell you right now. Work it out for yourself. Number 7, be responsible. Now, you are going to be responsible in so many ways. Even at home with him, you have to be responsible. Be a responsible girlfriend. You should learn how to cook for him. You should learn how to do some other things at home. Yes. I'm not saying you should come and be doing all those housewife duties for him. No. Because you are meant to be coming once in a while. You're not meant to live with him. But you have to be responsible in whatever thing you are doing. Okay? The way you dress, people will talk about it. The kind of friends you follow, people will also talk about it. You should live an exemplary life. Live an exemplary life. Do you know how to cook? Do you know how to make him feel happy? Do you know how to make him feel loved? Do you know how to make him feel comfortable around you? Do you know how to remove that nagging attitude from you? Do you know how to let him have his freedom? Do you know how to stop snooping in his phones, if you know how to do all these things, then you are responsible and you are good to go as a wife material. Thank you for watching my video. I still remain your number one motivational speaker, your marriage and relationship therapist, Emmanuel, on Everyday with Sensor. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment on the comment section. I'll always go back to reply them all. Thank you once again. Everyday with Sensor got your back on relationship matters and marriages. Love you guys. Tremendously.